Hello guys. Welcome to our first video here on our YouTube channel. This is the video that we're gonna start now doing every single day from today. The aim is to do everyone every morning and afternoon. So London open and probably London close as well, which is gonna help everyone that follows this channel to be more connected to what we are doing here regarding views of the market and what we are preparing for, and we're gonna do another one as well, which is the weekly analysis, and that one is gonna be on Monday, and that one will probably be longer than the rest, because that one we're gonna cover every single major pair of the forex market and few other majors out there, but the aim here for the daily ones is really just to, look the market, do some analysis together on one of the biggest movers of the day, and try to prepare for the next big move out there. So today I want to start talking about the dollar, just to make sure what I'm thinking here, and it is very tricky to trade the forex market right now. The market's not really moving that much. As you can see, here is the daily, this is the weekly, sorry, it's the weekly chart, and as you can see, the weekly candles here from since we created this channel has been really choppy, and I'm now asking myself, will the dollar really shock some people, and then reverse? And I think that chance is increasing now, because don't forget, we have political pressure to take the dollar lower, and that is not really impacting this market whatsoever. And I think that I'm not gonna be surprised if I see the dollar really going higher, breaking out of this channel, taking a lot of shorts out of the market, and then reverse. I'm not gonna be surprised of that happening. I don't know if we're gonna start doing this week or next week. We can start breaking this channel in few months time, but I will love to see the dollar, getting to this 100 level, above the 100 a little bit, and then reverse, because we have trend line there, resistance, and 786 as well, fib just there. So I think that is a big zone. So I'm preparing myself for that to happen, which means that right now I'm not trying to really buy the euro, not really trying to sell the dollar. I was a few weeks ago, but not anymore. I think the pressure now is turning to the upside, and I think the most important thing for us to watch here, and don't forget, is that we are not making new lows. We are not making new lows, and if we start breaking these few highs here, I think we're gonna have a really good squeeze above the 100 level, and then there I want to see a reaction. Okay, so don't delete this option yet, because that can really happen. Yeah, and same for the euro. A lot of people buying here, thinking that we are in a kind of a microphone formation, or a channel, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not going to be surprised as well if we start breaking outside, getting to this 08, 0750 area, or even 06 area, and then reverse from there. Okay, I'm not surprised if that happens, so keep that in mind. So few markets that I'm interested in, I'm trading this very heavily, the dollar yen. I have been buying since 106 area, and we are in 108 right now. We're really good trade so far, and I think this can really turn to be a really good trade for this end of year, because if you look the weekly here, I think this here can be easily a false breakout with a completion. It completed this flag target very close, which I assume it did, and then therefore from now on it really started moving up. Don't forget, guys, that we also had this false breakout below this low. this flash crash that we had nearly here, we made a new low, as you can see, and that for me is a big deal. So I'm not going to be surprised if we get, to some kind of level somewhere here, to be honest. So maybe something like this to happen, and you have to trade, you have to trade this triangle, because that is key for me. So I'm buying, doing some daily, holding my long-term trades from here. I'm thinking of closing them around 109, or okay, I think I don't want to lose my profit. Profit is profit. So my plan is to close my trades around 109, and then hopefully, and hope for this market to have a correction around back to 108, maybe 107, and then start buying again for that to go to even higher levels. Yeah, so that has been play. I don't see anything bearish or whatsoever. Okay, one thing that I see maybe can be bearish, it maybe is this confirmed doji here, but this candle is already going up, and if we start breaking and getting above this high here again, people will start getting out, and this high then is going to be very easy to get broken. But that's all. Divergence from the short term, but I think that we need to look the daily here. Yeah, look the daily, and if you look bonds as well, they look a little bit very bearish for me, very bearish, and if they get, let's say, the bone here on the 4-hour gets to this resistance and reverse, you know what's going to happen to dollar yen, right? Dollar yen is going to be, dollar yen, guys, it's dollar yen is really going to fly to 109. So I'm preparing for that right now. Regarding new trades, I'm not too sure where I would play. I'm not sure what to do. I was looking at the QE. I really wanted to sell the QE at this weekly trend line. I was waiting for a retest, but looks like it's not gonna come. So the next level here, if you start breaking to new lows, I'll be watching this 61, 62 handle level, because we also have another big long-term trend line there. So I'll be watching this market if it gets there. Maybe trying some long there. Maybe can be. I think a good risk reward kind of play in there. Big mover of the week, of course, was being oil, and oil is still holding here. I'm not too sure what to do, but one thing I told the traders in the chat room is that I really want to sell this sometime this week. I'm waiting to see if we can make a new high. Don't forget, we made a new high overnight. Actually yesterday afternoon. And I'm not too sure. I just want to confirm if it's gonna make a new high or not. Maybe go to 64, maybe 65. I'm waiting and see, but I really want to sell this because the higher oil goes, that's really, really bad news for global growth. Yeah, higher oil prices doesn't help nobody, especially businesses. Yeah, and manufacturing. And don't forget what manufacturing it's been like for the last few weeks in many countries. Yeah, especially Germany. So I think they don't want to see higher prices, not the US as well. So I'm just waiting for the right time to jump on this trade. This is a market that you need to be a little bit careful of where your entry will be. So I'm just waiting and seeing. Okay, so if you don't want to trade the oil, you can straight away go to dollar Canadian, right? So if oil reverse and go lower, this thing is just gonna go higher, and I think it's very possible. Very possible. This is a short trade that I took, already played out, already hit take profit. Let's clean some charts and have a quick look, and you can see, rejection down to 618, And as you can see on the weekly chart as well, we came very close to the trend line. So I'm not going to be surprised if oil return goes lower. This dollar can need to stop piking, to 34, 35 handle. Those are the few targets that I think you should aim for. To be very honest with here, with oil there. But oil, like I said, I want to trade this some point this week, but I'm not too sure when and not even the price. I just want to confirm and have a little bit more technical confirmation of this trade. Yeah. And I think that's all, guys. Like I said, I'm not trading very heavily at the moment. I want to have a clearer image of what the dollar is. It's up for it. I think that the chances are increasing for the dollar to go higher. And if that is the case, I need to be a little bit patient. Yeah. Another thing, I would recommend everyone to stay away from the cable. I think for the next few weeks, especially, don't trade this before October. Yeah. Leave this for really the end of the year or even next year, because there are so many risks for this to move higher or lower, and I think nobody wants to add to any risk. And if you do trade this, it's just a risk that you're adding to your portfolio, and I don't think that you want that. If you're trading short term, I think that's okay. If you keep an eye on it, I think that's okay. Be aware of data and people you're speaking at. That's the only thing I recommend you to do. But holding for more than 2 hours, I think you are playing something that it's a little bit dangerous. Yeah. So that's my recommendation to you for today. I'll keep an eye on dollar yen, see if we can make a new high, and then and see if we can go back to that 109 and hopefully getting some profits there. One thing I told the guys in the chat room as well yesterday was that I'm hoping that equities go, the S&P, in particular goes above 3,000. We are very close. We can go that, very quickly. So what does that mean? If we go to, 3,000, I will feel a lot more comfortable holding my dollar yen long, and really closing at 109. Because if the stocks bounce, dollar yen is gonna follow, and dollar yen has been so strong, so if equities really jump, it's gonna put a lot more fire on this dollar yen trade. So I'm quite happy with that at the moment. With my dollar yen trades, we have been trading together here in the firm, so that is a good trade. So yeah, guys, not much to talk about today. Keep an eye that today we have some QE news around 1 p.m. London time. Then we have some industrial production data from the US around 2:15 UK time. And I think, and as well, some Canadian data, manufacturing sales at 1:30. I think those are the key ones for today to keep an eye on. But not much, to really speak about or expect from the markets today. Okay, so that's all for me. Another video will come up this afternoon, and hopefully more to talk about later today. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you have a great day. Speak to you later today. Take care.